Welcome to the Hilton Head Livin podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you get the most out of your time on the island. All the best places to go, all the biggest events going on, everything you need to know to get the most out of your time in Hilton Head. I am joined as always by the star of our content, my beautiful wife and co-host, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hey.
On this week's episode of the podcast, we're going to be talking about what's going on this weekend in Hilton Head. We're going to be talking about our favorite new thing that we tried last week. And as always, we're going to answer the people. But before we do that, we have some huge news. Jess, why don't you tell the people what we got going on?
We are having another ladies event. I'm so excited.
Woo!
We're gonna have a ladies spring brunch. It's gonna be held on the outside patios of Sweet Owls and Cafe Al Dente. They're right next to each other in the back kind of corner of Coligny Plaza. And it's going to be on Saturday, April 27th from 12 to 2. We'll link the website that you can buy the tickets to. And there's going to be mimosas, Bloody Marys. There's going to be coffee. There's going to be pastries from Sweet Owls, which I love their donuts. So I'm trying to get her to make some donuts. And then we'll be having something savory from Cafe Al Dente too, which is a newer restaurant, an Italian restaurant in Coligny Plaza. So I'm super, super excited and can't wait to meet you guys again or to meet you for the first time. And it should be nice spring weather, wearing some nice summer dresses, looking pretty, and getting to know each other some more.
Awesome.
Oh, and there's going to be live music too from Jesse James Russell. He plays a lot around the island, so we're excited to have him too.
Sounds like a great time. Everybody's going to have a lot of fun. Someday we will do an event involving the guys. I've just been traveling a lot for work, and we haven't been able to put that together. But the ladies had a great time last time. Can have another great time this time. We're all very excited.
And there's also going to be a raffle gift basket. So with your initial ticket, you'll get a raffle ticket, and we're going to put together all these great prizes in one raffle basket. And you can purchase more tickets too. So be on the lookout for what's going to go in there.
All right. So with that, what is happening this weekend on Hilton Head Island that everybody needs to be aware of?
Well, there's Joelle's Italian restaurant in Bluffton is finally officially opening on Wednesday the 10th. So go ahead to their Instagram page or their website, look at their menu. It looks pretty delicious. So we need to go try that out, or Bree and Drew can go try it since they're in the Bluffton area. It looks good. And on the 12th, the Hilton Head Med Spa is having a heritage pamper party. So, you need to look good for going out to those heritage parties or going to the golf tournaments. And they'll have a bunch of promotion specials going on. And they'll have wine and food there. The last open house, I got a package for a great deal. So it was like half off. So definitely check out their Instagram page too. They have all the information for that. And then on the 13th, the Breeze Trolley is finally open up again. It's a free trolley ride around most of the island. It doesn't really go to the north part, like where we are, like Hilton Head Plantation or something. It basically starts in Shelter Cove, and they have one route that kind of goes down by Coligny, and then another route that goes a little more north to like Folly Beach kind of thing. And they just kind of loop about, and you can go to their website. It has a map on there. It shows you right where all the stops are. Also on the 13th is the Plaid Nation 5K. It's a official, start to the Heritage. And then there's an after party at the bank, and they'll have local vendors there with stuff to buy, arts and other stuff. On the 14th, Mood Fitness is starting their Sunset Beach Yoga. So it's going to be on Fish Hall Beach, and as you go down the walkway path towards the beach, it's going to be on the left-hand side. It is free, but donations are welcome, and a drop-in class is usually at least like $20 or $30. So if you go to this, definitely give the instructors a donation. I'm sure that will be absolutely lovely, beautiful sunset. So it's from 7 to 8. Bring your own towel, bug spray because it's a little buggy up in that way, and maybe some sunscreen too, and water with it. And I definitely want to do this. I don't know it might be still a little too chilly for me at that time of night. So I might have to wait till the May one. It's going to be every month until the end of the summer. So I'll let you know when the other dates come up too. On the 17th, More Spa is having a spring open house, which they'll have complimentary treatments and there's door prizes. They'll have specialty promotions and pricing, and they'll have some food and spring drinks. I went to their winter open house and got an amazing like shoulder back, and she got in there. She got to my issues for sure. It was very short, very, very short, but it was very good. And they were also giving foot massages, but that line was really long. And we had something else we had to get to after it, so I didn't get to go to get one of those. So I might have to go back to this one just so I can get a foot massage. But they also, it was like 20% off any of their services. So I ended up getting a deep tissue massage too that you can use at any time.
So that's everything going on this weekend in Hilton Head Island. Why don't we review the best new thing that we tried last week? What was your favorite new thing that you tried?
I went to Restore Wellness because they were having their client appreciation weekend, and I got to go into the hyperbaric pod. I'm calling it a pod. They call it the hyperbaric therapy, and you lay in this like pod thing. They zip you up, and then they pump oxygen into it, and it therefore inflates. And there's tons of health benefits of getting extra oxygen. It can help with muscle recovery, cell growth recovery, can help like with headaches, with sleep. They were way better at explaining all the benefits of it too. I'll be making a video of it, and I have one of the employees. She's actually saying all the benefits of it, so look out for that video. But it was cool. It was almost like a little camping. Like there's a lot of room. I could like even prop myself up on my elbows, and I took a little nap. Was on my phone doing some social media editing and stuff. So you're in there for about an hour, and it sounded like my nighttime sound machine that I sleep with. So that's what I was like, felt very relaxing. If you need some peace and quiet, it was a great place to go. And I ended up sleeping like really well that night. They told me that would probably be the biggest thing I noticed. And I definitely my Whoop said I got a really good night's sleep. So it was definitely an interesting experience.
That's awesome. My favorite new thing is something I've done before, but it had been a minute. We had a junior golfer who's one of the top juniors in the country come visit us for the weekend. He's a son of a friend, and we went over to the Plantation Golf Club in Sea Pines. He had a lesson with Tim Cook, one of the best golf instructors in the world, but I had just forgotten what an amazing place that is to just hang out at. The practice facilities are really second to none. The two greens are always it's really like four greens, but are always just in unbelievable condition, huge chipping and putting area. So if you're down here on vacation, you don't have 4 or 5 hours to go play. You can go hit balls there, you go chip and putt, go kill an hour or two. Great place to go hang out. And then he, in the lesson, they were using this weird swing tool. And we were like, no way Golf Galaxy has it. And so we were like, why not? We'll go like stop in Golf Galaxy and see if they have it. Of course they did. That place is just the greatest Golf Galaxy store of all time. If you are on the island and you forgot golf clothes, if you forgot golf clubs, if you need anything, I promise you that Golf Galaxy has it. They have everything that you can imagine. So Golf Galaxy, Plantation Club, Tim Cook. If you're here, go check them out. As always, we're going to answer the people, and the question we've been getting most frequently recently is, what are the best beach bars on Hilton Head Island?
Last summer, I had put together a beach bar crawl for our family to do. I had been to one of them before, so it was totally new to all of us. Some of them were a little hard to find. So we started more north of the island. So the most northern one is going to be Jamaica Joe's, which is the one we haven't been to yet because it closes at 5. And we started our beach bar crawl at 5. And it just reopened for the season 2, so I haven't had a chance to go back to it. The first one we started off with was the Sea Salts Beverage Company. It's inside the Marriott Surf Watch. So we parked the very front, and then you had to walk to go find it along a little boardwalk thing too, which was really pretty. And then we tried to go to Coco's on the beach, which if you take Google there, it leads you to a barrier gate. You can see it right on the other side of the gate, but the gate is locked. Another time we tried to walk there along the beach. It was high tide, and there was like a big lagoon thing that we could not get across. Like it would be waist deep, and there was there were boulders on the other side.
Yes.
So third time the charm, we drove and parked at the top of the Hilton Head Resort because it's in the back of the resort. So you park there. There is a $5 fee for each person, but then it gets taken off your bill later on. So you really aren't paying for anything because a drink is more than $5. And then you walk to the back of it. There's another boardwalk you can go down. When you get to the boardwalk, there is like a little shuttle that you can take too. There's pool bar gyms, which you have to go through a garage to get to, that we had been to like on a date night, and we were like, where are we going? Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's super sketchy when you have to like walk underneath of this parking structure, but there is a sign there, and it's very, very popular and very cool spot, but that is somewhat unique when you park there and walk in. I've never had issues with parking either.
There's actual designated spots for it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after that, we went to the Tiki Hut in Coligny Beach, which right now is under renovations. They're supposed to open June 1st, but we'll see. Well, who knows? I would love it to come back open again. I miss it there.
That's approaching pretty quickly, so.
And then the last one is a little bit further down in South Forest, which Adler Beach access, and it's Loggerheads, which I think that was unanimous that everybody liked that one the most.
Yeah, Loggerheads was great. Definitely go check that one out. Lot of seating, a lot of great view. That was the nicest one, I think.
Yeah, I think it's probably the largest. They even had like couches with a huge TV,
mm-hmm.
and bartenders. Bartenders were great at all of them. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. They were all good. I just thought that was the best one.
I think we all kind of decided that was the best one. Although Coco's, once I finally got there.
You do have to park in a church parking lot almost. Like the parking for Loggerheads is kind of awkward, so not the easiest spot to go find a parking spot for, but
yeah, it's on the other side of the main street. We tried to pull into the Marriott, which is right before it, and they told us then where to park. So.
And don't try to walk it. It's like a hike. If you parked in the Coligny parking lot and tried to walk it, it's like way too far. Don't do that.
But they're all a lot of fun. Oh, and there's also the Dunes House, which is in the back of Palmetto Dunes. It's slightly more restaurant-y. But they do have a bar there. It's really good food, and that's right on the beach also. So they're all really good. Like I said, Tiki Hut is probably the most famous. They have a lot of live music, bands there. They're supposedly redoing it so they have a bigger stage. So once that opens, it'll be exciting to get the live music back on the beach there.